The only word that I could probably describe for what you accomplished is amazing. We won a fair number of awards. Mr. Ferry and I had a discussion, and we were talking about how competitive the marketplace is this year and how many entries there are and how many new players there are competing against all of us. But this year, we won an unprecedented number of awards. We won 6 Edward R. Murrow Awards. That really is quite an accomplishment. And, you know, we couldn't do it with an awful lot of support. We've got our tech guys here, and we couldn't get on the air without them. So for Mitch and for Ryan and everybody in engineering, our hats off to you for doing a great job. And so we thank you. You know, one of the great things that I love about these awards is that most of them are what we call staff awards. That means that everybody in the room is responsible, from the people who answer the phones and talk to our affiliates, to our writers, our editors, our producers. Everybody on the staff should feel really good about these awards because you all share in those awards, and without the help of everybody, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish them. And, you know, I mentioned Paul before, and Paul is the guy who writes these up and spends a lot of time doing that. So, Paul, thanks for all of your help as well. So why don't we get right to it and tell you what you won? So award number 1. This one is really pretty neat, and I say it every year. This is now the 11th year out of 12 that we won continuing coverage. That's quite an accomplishment when you think of these are the best stories of the year. We won it for disaster in the Gulf. We devoted extensive resources to covering the Gulf. We had a lot of reporters out on the scene, covering the environmental, the economic, the emotional effects of everything that was going on. So that's a pretty neat award because it's really a major one. Award number 2 was breaking news. That was for earthquake in Haiti. We brought vivid descriptions of what was going on in Haiti and how it affected the many people in Haiti who had lost their lives and who were homeless. We had a lot of correspondence on the ground immediately, as you may recall. And one of the great things is that Paul and Steve Cathan did a fabulous job on day 2 of bringing it all together. And as a result, you won Best Newscast. Congratulations. So that was award number 3. Award number 4, Dave Ross of Cairo won that for in the writing category. And Dave Barrett won for use of sound. Congratulations, Dave. And that was the Digital Kids that you won it for. So congratulations. And, you know, we were thanking people and how we couldn't do it without everybody's efforts. And Jeff is our new leader. And, you know, one of the great things about Jeff is he's actually a radio guy. He's a radio guy, and he's got his heart. And one of the things that, you know, we need and we absolutely have is the support of the news division. And so, Jeff, I want to just thank you for all your help and for all the help that you're going to give us coming around. Congratulations. Thank you. Number 6. This is the big one. You know, last year I checked to find out how many consecutive wins was on the record. And I found out that they had 4 consecutive wins, was won by ABC back in the 90s. They had won 4, as I said. And as you know, that we won 4 in the overall excellence category last year. And no one has ever won 5 in a row since the Murrows were started back in 1971. And this year, you got it. Overall excellence, 5th year in a row. And that, folks, is quite an accomplishment. You know, as we've said many times, you are the most important asset to what we have at CBS News. You're extraordinarily professional. You give 100% day in and day out. You are extraordinarily committed. And one of the nice things that I think is that you share in all of these awards, and you make a real difference in the lives of people. And I think you should never forget how important that is in the job that we do. So congratulations to you all.